Hey everybody, this is just a quick March's Planning Mess tip. If you are using the Take a Note mini size or A5 size planner, I think the one thing that I've heard people complain about the most is the fact that they can't see their whole week together. And for me, I really thought that would be more of an issue, but it really hasn't been. But what I've been missing seeing is this little dashboard that I've created. I'll do a good job filling it out here, and then this part of the week I kind of forget about it because this page has been turned and it's not visible anymore. So I just had, since it's Thursday and I need to access Thursday and I want to see what's going on there, I was just like, hey, why don't we just fold this? Just fold it. I don't need to see these days. They're done. And now I can see this and this. And then tomorrow I see the rest of the week. So I don't know if I'm going to get a little, I have some little tiny magnetic clips. I think they're Erin Condren that are slimline, that would hold this in place. But I'm kind of thinking that maybe I will try that for a little while. It just seems like a pretty simple, I like the idea of it being a fold rather than like redesign of the page layout, because I've come from a background of, hey, I'll just take what you give me and I'll redesign it to make it whatever I want, which I love. But guess what? It's a lot of extra work. And right now I'm keeping up with several planners. And as much as I love it, I am definitely considering, do I want to keep doing this the rest of my life? Even do I want to keep doing this the rest of this year? Probably will, since I've committed. But you get the point. If I can find a way to see this little chart, and I think I kept up really well comparatively with my trackers when I was in the Hobonichi Cousin, because it had the whole layout and I had my trackers on this side and I could see my whole week and I was referencing that week and I was looking at that every day. So I have a lot of less trackers than I usually do. Right now I'm just tracking my mood, the weather, and my exercise here. So I'm trying to make this more manageable and not stress myself out too much. So I'm kind of excited with this and how potentially revolutionary this could be. No, and it's just a tip. It may not work for you, but it's a way that I've kind of helped to be able to see this little dashboard thing that they have going on over here. A lot of people use this as a place to plan their weekly stuff, and that doesn't work for me. So I'm using it more of a tracker, but I like this. And yeah, I'm still happy about staying in this book for the month of June. Now, spoiler alert, because what I'm highly considering for next year, which is not keeping so many books. I mean, obviously I'll keep my finance book and I'll keep my health book. Those two, I don't want them mixed in with everything else. But trying to like bring journaling and memory keeping and some of those things into the same book, so I remember to do them more frequently, rather than right now I get behind a couple weeks and it takes a whole afternoon to pull it together. And I can't, anyway, because of those constraints, that having each thing in its separate book is putting its extra stresses adding to me, and I don't want to be stressed out with my planner. And I don't want to abandon something great, which is what I'm toying with right now. So because of that, I'm strongly considering the Sterling Ink B6 planners that come in 2 6-month books, because my B6 paper tests, as much as I like that size, because it was 600 pages, it just became too big to carry around with me everywhere. And so the fact that these books are split up and they wouldn't even be 600 together, I think might actually accomplish what I'm wanting to do. And I've noticed with my paper tests, even though I've given every day its own page in there for journaling, I don't have to do that, but I kind of have gone ahead and placed those stickers there. I don't usually fill up a whole B6 page with my journal. I just don't. And then some days I want 3 pages. So because Sterling Ink has No divisions in the back. I do like the little individual stickers, and the ones I bought for paper test are not washy, and they're big and they're kind of clunky, and they'll get me through this year. But I really like those small washy ones that I'm using in my worship journal, and that the way that the worship journal is progressing, because it's just a notebook. And so I just put out my daily thing when I start. And if I want to refer to it multiple times in the day, I can. Like if I go to a Bible study later on in the day and I want to take notes, I'm not confined to a space. So I'm really thinking that this might work a little bit better for me to just kind of consolidate everything into one book. So because of all those things, and I'm highly considering it, but not sure I want to commit, I did go ahead and get the second half of this year in that size, and it's arriving today, which is so exciting. I will do an unboxing video. Yeah, I'm toying with using it for July. I want to stay in this book for June because I like it. If they made the size sterling ink, no, I don't know that it would work for me. The reason the size is working for me, this take a note size is working, is because it's on 2 pages. So I have, my to-do list and my grid, and I would have to go to 2 sections to keep up with to-do lists. And that's a hurdle that sterling ink one I may have to overcome. So I don't know. But the fact that like the Jibun Tat show, I just couldn't even get into it because of all the dots. And I mean, I think the only way I could successfully use that would be to take white out and just white out the lower section and just be like, this is my confined area for to-do lists. That maybe could work. But anyway, I'm excited about it coming. I'm going to try it out for a month. I'll commit to probably July, or maybe I need to wait till August or September when I get back into like it's not summertime and I have stuff going on that needs to be tracked more. But anyway, I'm getting it. I want to hold it in my hand. I want to put it in the covers that I have. I want to see like what is this going to look like? Because if it could work, that would really save me a lot of all the books I'm just keeping up with, because it's important stuff. So I'm sorry, I'm making this really long. It's supposed to be really quick, but you may hear back from me today. But here's a little hack for those of you in this book that are struggling with this. Just try folding this page, see what it does for you. It might be revolutionary. It might be a hassle. You might be annoyed with this. I might be annoyed with this, but I honestly like just seeing. It does make it pop open a little bit more, but I also like to put stickers in, and I haven't decorated anything yet for those other pages, and this has not built up enough bulk to annoy me, so I'm hoping this is going to be revolutionary. I really like this book. Next year, I may not do a common planner at all. I might have this book and a journal. I don't know. There's never the perfect book, folks. You're never going to find it. Hope this was helpful. Have a lovely day.